Hi everybody, welcome back to Nomad in Vintage Story, episode 8 with me, Sid. Last episode we made a boat, well, we actually made a canoe, which is currently sitting on the ground outside. And everything seems to be reasonably quiet. Even the rock pillar doesn't appear to be hanging out over there. So it's night time, as is evidenced by the dark. I have a pit kiln going. There's 3 raw bowls and a cooking pot. I took one of the raw bowls out because, of course, last episode, to make that we had to make the pitch glue, and for that I had to give myself a residue covered crock. I have made myself a batch of bronze. What I did was I had a tin ingot which I hit with a chisel and knocked it down into tin bits. It gives me another 12 tin bronze ingots worth of bronze. I've done 2 ingots plus a pick head, because pick heads will never go out of fashion. I also knocked down some chainmail, which gave us that, and I've currently got 40 nuggets. I could have done it with those, doesn't really matter. 40 nuggets of copper in there, waiting to make myself 2 lots of copper ingots, so I can then go ahead and make myself some more nails and strips, because I want to put some chests in my canoe for when we go use it, which we're going to do today. Now, I had also thought about creating myself another tent, so I'm going to create myself a new tent bag, which is going to be a 7x7 tower, and it is going to be made by cannibalizing this ruin over here, which is a really nice tower. But I'm going to need to chisel a bit of it and do some stuff, so we're not doing that today. FOB Alpha's still got quite a bit of life left in it before we have to move on, because we're here now. We got, if I were to say I can go 5,000 blocks in any direction from here, so we can go down quite a lot, 8th, probably down here. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of work within a radius of myself, and then I'm going to move on to another point. And obviously we'll get all these nice little pictures and lots of good stuff building up, and the world will be good and happy. And as we get more and more combat capable, we'll be able to play more with the things. That looks... Is that the rock pillar behind a rock? I think it might be. I did also very quickly do a quick prospecting thing, and there is some very poor limonite with a 1.68 chance in this thing, so this area might actually be worthwhile prospecting to see if we can find any iron. Maybe just take some samples around the area. But right now it's all going to be about this stuff, which will go in there, and we'll also have you can go in there for now. Pick that up and we shall pop you away, and then we can let me grab 3 of those, little bit of wood to start you off, and we'll get that copper going so I can make these nails and strips, because they are going to be necessary for these chests. So yeah, that sounds like a plan. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now, so we're not going anywhere yet, but my plan is to trek across down to, I think, this river here, and we're going to canoe down here. I don't know whether I've actually checked that out. Maybe we should go and have a look at that. The rivers mod we're running doesn't have flowing water anyway, so we shouldn't have any problem with the with things washing out. But whoa, hello. That model is brilliant. I don't want to play with him though. You were over there earlier. Right. So we're just doing the copper. We'll get that done, and then we can see about getting off on our way. That should take it up to 700, and then this will take it the rest of the way. Or as near as damn it, 700. Let's do that actually. There's no point putting that in, it just slows everything down a little bit. Right, so I just need to pour that, make some nails and strips, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, copper's done, nails and strips doing. There is a question I want to answer as well, and again, this is experimenting using the mods to see how to effectively min-max them, I suppose. But let's just get that lot cooled. I need to make a chest. You can go in there. I believe I should have somewhere abouts 8 oak planks. That will be fine. I just want the one chest for now, and we're going to do you like that. As long as I've got a saw on me, which I will have because it's in my backpack. And the other thing we need to do is make an ore, which is that carved walnut ore. So that's all good. We're going to take you, we're going to pick you back up. I'm going to leave you burning. That can, oh, better, because I'll probably run off and forget that if I'm not careful. So we need to put you away. Let's take that out because that doesn't belong there. Keep forgetting that the this version of Vintage Story breaks your molds if they get wet when they're full of hot metal. So yeah, you need to cover them, and same as that bit there. Over here, I have put out my current tent. This is not a tent. This is just a convenient carrying thing. So there's a whole load of bits here. Now what I would like to do is I'd like to place my ore in. No? Okay, I need to do that obviously then. Can I not place? Maybe not, maybe I have to be in the actual boat. However, what I would like to do is try something here. If I can just get you to move, just there we go, we can see now. I want to know what happens if I tent bag this. No, not that. That's not what I wanted to happen. It doesn't work. Okay, that's fine then. Well, I mean, it's absolutely fine. It's working as intended. So let us not go anywhere near him. And let us walk over to the river. Keeping our eyes peeled for any unpleasantness on the way. We're going to go and have a nice little let's don't know what, sometimes I like to have more than one thumbnail option. Other times not so bothered, but that's an interesting, potentially interesting thumbnail. So we'll try that one out. That is a deep hole, not something you want to go jumping down with a boat on your head. But if we get you out to the water, at least with this one, you see, you can pick it up. Now the new boat in Vintage Story, the canoe I should say, The boat in Vintage Story is once it's made, you ain't shifting it. Right, so what I would like to do is, that's the aft seat, so let's no. Oh, I wonder whether it's because I have not got that there. Right, now let's try it. Yep. So we should be able to attach that. We can jump in here. We can get our ore. Offhand? Presumably you don't need two. Well, I'm not getting very far, am I? It's because I was in the wrong boat seat. Okay, we're off. Pretty cool. So we'll go down as far as this ruin to start off with, and we'll see what's there, shall we? That'll do. Okay, and we'll go back into this view. This was always the objective for the Nomad series, the idea of a chill exploration mod where we can carry our base with us. Now obviously we've left forward operating base Alpha behind us, but that doesn't mean we're never going back there. That is our first thing. We do need to go back and get all of our stuff anyway. This is our first exploration, our foray out further than the basics of the thing. I should have brought a pro pick with me. I didn't, which was stupid, but that's fine. This is our first little thing. We'll try and attack that. What I would like to try and find is some limestone or chalk, or, well, anything really. Now if I doesn't want to play with the ore storage base, apparently. No, that's fine, we'll carry it then. Right, let us just go and have a look up at this ruin. I don't think it's going to be a biggie. In fact, let's eat. I have got to eat this, and there's a battery. There was a meal portion left in the crock. Chucks, I'm not gonna kill the chuckins. This is, yeah, I don't think this is in any way an exciting. Oh, it does look like it goes a bit deeper though. Yeah, there's a tool vessel. Well, it's worthwhile, I suppose. What you got for me? A copper axe? I'll take that. And yeah, we'll just swap out, and we'll have this, which is metalworking skill. Okay, that's all good. Convert some of that over into that, and then into that. I just prefer to carry it in that format. Hup. Right, well, we can mark that as complete. I don't think there's going to be much there. I also need to get into the habit of marking where I left my boat, don't I? I know it's over that way, and if I hit the river, it's got to be up or downstream of that. But that's a dangerous thing to lose. So we'll keep that in mind. And right, yeah, let's get back in and see where we go. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, this is not a ruin, as you'll see from the time lapse. Well, it is a ruin, there's a very small ruin here. What I want to do is just mark this area as basalt, to be honest. because it's one of those rocks that is nice. I don't know why that is on caps lock. And we'll stick it in something nice and bright like that. So we have come a reasonable way around the coast here, and we did find that little ruin down there. Obviously I ain't going down that. That is a death ruin. What I did want to have a look at is just have a very quick peek, and I would probably need to just lighten up the area, but I don't think I'm going to go too far. Basalt and obsidian, but neither of which are helping me with my plan to the fruit tree. Again, I'm kind of ambivalent about fruit trees in a playthrough like this, but because we are leaving operating bases, or forward operating bases, I'm kind of tempted to just get a few cuttings so we can plant some in and around the forward operating base. They might grow, might not, who knows. And if I'm very lucky, I will never need it. But we all know that reality may have very different ideas. Let me just stick those in there, and well, we need to carry on. So this kind of activity to me is the scoping out the size of the island we're on, because that's where we're living. There's still something off going around here that we've not explored, but I'd like to just get the margins of each space, and then we can decide where to go accordingly after that, because you know there's obviously a lot of little islands poking off the sides here. But yeah, I'm going to keep on going. I'm not probably going to time lapse every time I go off and do this, but that is a small ruin. Vanilla probably. And I'm certainly not going to turn down these tool vessels, even when it just gives me flint tools. They are somewhat better than a kick in the face in an emergency, you know. Oh, thank God I've got this light. Whether we're going to have, well, that's one of those new Irish moss. Yeah, the new plants, and then you've got the green seagrass as well. A little bit of a ruin there as well, actually. It's just how much effort you put into clearing the ruin, or whether you just take the quick wins and don't worry about going any. Definitely not going to faff around with that. But didn't I thought I spotted some. Yeah, this again, there's a limited use to how much effort we put into that. But we'll have a look here. That's a food vessel, so we can have that. That's always going to be... Did I not get anything off of that? Well, that was a bit of a swizz. Thank you. I knew that was going to happen. Then you've got a little bit of a... something happening over here. Ooh, hello. No. No. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right, I mean, there's not going to be a huge amount down there, but that's a tool and a forage, so we'll grab them. What was that? Granite. Typical. What else did we get? Some more stone tools. Nothing really worthwhile. Still, oh, what, that was digging 12.5. Okay, I should have read that before I read it, you know. Right, let's get back in the boat. At least we're safe in the boat. Well, safe-ish. For a given value of safe. And then we can continue. Let's have a look. We'll scutch around the outside, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. All right, I stopped briefly here because there's a desert there, but there's also something up above. Oh, I know what that is. That is a big old ruin. It does have saw blades, but that is meteoric. Meteoric iron. But that is not populated with saw blades. That might be a ruin as well, actually. But what I'm looking at is what this desert is. I'm going to guess it's andesite. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to stick a temporary... We've got a boat icon. That'll do. Boaty boat face there. That's where you are. I would also like to take the opportunity to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I need to find a flatter area. This is the only issue. I mean, even tents have limitations. And sometimes it's just that they need a 7x7 flat area. 1, 2, 3, 1, like that, and then we can empty our boat and put some stuff away before we continue onwards. And then we'll take the boat up a little bit further up the coast, I think. Let me just get in there, go and grab as much of everything as I can. And then we'll just use our storage vessels. Don't really want that. Do want that. Not really bothered about that lot, to be honest, although I could convert you just over to those. That works better, doesn't it? Yes, it does, John. Well done. And then we'll just stick that and that in there. Everything else can go. Everything else can just go away. And then I'll just go and grab the last few bits out of the boat. So that big ruin is particularly useful, but not right now because I can't harvest the meteoric, which is probably what it is the most useful for. I'll keep that on me. Let me just eat. What have you got? 16 hours here. Let me just eat that. You've got 3 days. You've got 1 day, so you're going in next. And you are going back in my tent. Love the tent bag mod. Right, let's go and just see what this rock is. I got a feeling it's granite. Yeah, that's granite. Nearly ran straight into that rock wolf. Lovely. So still no flux rocks, but that's fine. Right, we'll go and get the boat and we'll head further up the coast, I think. Map and delete. I can also pop you away so I'm not wasting any hunger. I don't think it adds a great deal. What's that? That's a termite mound. Thought it might have been a grave. Not above a bit of casual grave robbing. Interesting phrase, casual grave robbing, as if there's formal grave robbing as well, you know. Where you know, I don't know, presumably what? Pre-book your things. That is a trader wagon. That's one of those better. Some of these models in the better traders are just absolutely gorgeous. But we'll push around here and have a look at this. Yeah, that ruin we recognise well. And it always has a lot of useful stuff in it. Now I'm going to just leave the boat here. I know the boat's there. That's not one that I'm worried about. There's that tower there that had me, and there's this. Well, hello. You've gone. Okay, that's fine. Let's go and have a look at this tower. I've seen this before, but I don't think I've ever featured it on a video. I'm not sure who made this one, but we'll go and have a look anyway. And I'm fairly certain it's just a translocator, but it has got this these rather nice demon statues and faces. If I come across one of these on the Rusty Gear server, I am definitely borrowing that. But I don't think there's actually... oh, there's some ember up in that as well. Let's mark the Translocator. I don't want to play with you, and I don't think there is anything... oh, love these little banners as well, but that's just a really nice little location. The Translocator could come in handy, but obviously we need gears, temporal gears for that, so it's not coming in handy today. That's going to be sandstone. I'm not seeing anything up there that looks even remotely ruiny. Let's see what this trader is, and then we'll continue onwards. But I think yeah, thought so. Yeah, this. What are you? You are a commodities trader, which means that you're probably not selling any. Well, you're selling those, which I would like, but I haven't got my gears on me anyway. but that's fine. But this, just look at this. I mean, as a trader goes, it's pretty useless in terms of being a place you can hide. And I believe in there, somewhere, is a creative power source. Probably that. But you can't get at it because obviously it's got trader protection, so. But just beautiful. Right, what have we got? We've got to carry on around here. That looks sus. And then we've got, this looks like it carries on around. So, well, I'm going to carry on for a bit and we'll see you shortly. This one's the first. We've not seen one of these before. That is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's, I think, miasma or something. It's a rock creature. Clearly a humanoid corpse upside down with some kind of infestation. Lovely. Or a humanoid body anyway, a mutation, something unpleasant. Regardless. We're just coming around this bit. We've shot up here. It did kind of terminate there. We're going to come around here, but there is something there which we're going to go and investigate. And then I'm probably going to check how long I've been recording for. There is also, while we're at it, there's I think that is a trader in there, but I'm not that desperate to go and visit a trader in the middle of a woods. That's like going to, basically saying I'm going to go and visit the bears. Well, there's a very good chance I'm going to visit the bears anyway. So, or wolves, or shivers, or bowtorn, or any number of unpleasant characters. But yeah, I think this little exploration is going to be a couple of episodes, and we'll see what we do from then in. I definitely, next time I come out, need to make sure I've got a pro pick on my back, because I think doing a pro pick sample periodically would have been useful. We could have potentially found maybe some iron, if we've got iron. When the other thing we obviously need is fire brick, and with fire, oh hello, you're the forest ruin. This is well, it's not a bad ruin to find. That's always a good one. We know there's a few gatherables in there, and there's some food over there as well, which is always nice. No, oh hello, your food. I mean, your weird food, but I don't think you get a lot out of some of these. We could gather some vines, although to be honest, I think that's just a bit of road segment. But yeah, there's a few bits, and that's a bit more road segment. I don't think you get much off of those. That is a somehow glowing coal fire pit underwater. Don't ask me how. Physics. We'll have you for definite. Ruins of the Ages. Oh, hang on. Don't think I've seen that before. Am I going to regret this? I don't know. Let's... I think we'll live. I would like some light. What have you got? A bit of blue clay. We'll take some carpet. Not bother. We'll take wallpaper. We'll definitely have sticks. Not bothered about that. Is there any of this stuff here that we actually want? Is there anything, any secrety stuff? I mean, potentially I would like, if I can get the right tool. Where did they go? I would like the beams. Apparently it doesn't want to give me the beams. If there are hidden secrets in here, they are well hidden, I think. A couple of bamboo blocks, I don't think they're particularly useful. We'll have you, and I'll have you, and I'll have you. I mean, again, they are not useful. But they're also not useful. You know what I mean? Nice decorating tools. That is a book. Just a little thing that's a bit of rot. Bit of a door. Might want that. That could be useful for my I'm gonna need my tent house at this rate. Still, better than not needing my tent out. Now, what's going on over here? Forage. Chalk. Perfect. What can I get rid of? Well, what I can do is I can read that and then quickly munch that down, or some of that down. What are you? Forestry. Yeah, not really seeing a lot there. Those ambient noises are actually really good. I'll take that for definite. And then we've just got the windmill, which I really do need to get my tent bag down first if I can. Just need to find a spot where I can get it down, which might be easier said than done. Let's see. There we go, that'll do me. Boop. Fairly certain you've actually got some of that already. That. You. Got one of those, that's a whole load of that stuff. Take you. And you. And get rid of that. Keep that. put the wrong thing in. Get rid of you. Right, there's this thing up here to go and play with, and then onwards, I think. Well, then probably end of this episode or onwards next episode, but you know what I mean. Right, you should have some bits which are useful. Aged firewood. There's a grave there, and if I remember rightly, you actually... Oh, wow. That's very well. Oh, look at that. A fortune teller scarf. No, armour. Powdered borax. You will take that. Saltpeter. Jailer's hat. Law book and some things. Well... and some fat. We'll take the axe. No. Oh, good grief. Right. We'll take the axe. We'll put you down. We will get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I'm going to pick all of these up again, aren't I? I know. What else is there in here that's of any interest or use? Quern. And I think on this floor that is everything. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we also want the firewood as well, because it's free firewood after all. Yeah, really need you. Do need to get up here. Another law book. What can I get rid of? Those, I suppose. Paper, some more fat. That's always things. Lime will be really useful. It's not useful at all. That is not that great, but if I remember rightly, there is actually something up the top as well. Somewhere. Oh, there it is, yeah. Another law book. Right, I need to make some decisions here, don't I? That goes on. That's straight away. We're wearing that. That's actually a really good find. Stickage into stickage. Oh dear, sorry, my shoulders are aching a wee bit and I'm feeling it. Right, what have I got that I can eat that will reduce my inventory capacity? We can get those flax in, and we can probably get those rye grain in. Possibly not. We're not going to eat it all, are we? No. Okay, that's fine. We've still freed up one slot for the string. I'm going to get rid of the seeds. I don't think I'm going to want for seeds a lot. I definitely will take the cattails. We've got the Jonas parts. That is a bucket handle. that is a law book, so once I've read it I can put it down, and then we can read that one, and then I should have a crushed quartz. A coil of rope. Rope is relatively cheap. I think we can leave everything else here. So what we just need to do now is spend the night, try to be safe, which I think we can probably manage up on this ruin. Especially if I were to do that. And then we can sleep the night off. Or at least until about 4:30ish. Or 5:30 as it shot past. Right, we need to grab you. I don't think there is anything. Did I? I'm wondering whether I actually got that other. So I think that might have been a non-aged books. Or maybe not. Maybe it was an aged one and I have picked it up. Okay, that's fine. So I just need to go and grab. Damn it. Need to go and put some stuff away. And we can continue on next episode. We've got at least now got the means of making some lime. I've got 11 lime, plus I have, wherever they are, 18 of those. So that's handy. That fat will come in handy as well. You can go down, and we'll just pack as much stuff in as we can. Until, oops, hello. Oh, apparently they stack to 8, okay. Learn something every day, don't you? And bomb. And we're off again. So, first real bit of exploration, and hopefully you enjoyed that. It's been fun for me. It's a very tranquil kind of exploration. I just want to have a good look at the map, because what we are going to do is we're going to continue down here. That is something. So I'll continue down to there, and I will probably meet you there next episode. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.